Edward Don & Company, family-owned and operated since 1921, is the world's leading distributor of food service equipment and supplies. These ingredients combine to make them the preferred supplier for all types of food service businesses. With an inventory of 12,000 items available for shipment, it is easy to see why integrating new technology is critical for Edward Don & Company, whose tagline is, "Everything but the food." The new distribution center for Edward Don, which also houses the corporate headquarters, is located in Woodridge, Illinois. When compared to the old facility, the new space features increased square footage and additional cube, giving them the ability to store more reserve pallets. This, combined with the automated system's new picking and shipping methods, have provided Edward Don a significant increase in pick rates.
We looked at putting the conveyors in, which really afforded us an opportunity to make ourselves more efficient in how we process orders today, but then also affords us the opportunity to go after and bid on other business that we couldn't compete against because our cost structure based on our old method of processing orders was too high.
In researching the best industry practices, Edward Don decided to leverage the experience of a Hytro integration partner. During the early design process, the integration partner took the time to learn every detail behind Edward Don's operation and design the most efficient automated system possible.
As we walked through the facility, I pointed out the different types of materials we store, the different types that we process on a given night. Not only just from the size, but also the wide variety, from liquids to bulk type items, really to come up with the right solution for us.
After the walkthrough of the previous facility, the integration partner recommended a visit to the Hytro Technology Center to test Edward Don products that had previously proven problematic to convey. The test also allowed Edward Don to see Hytro's efficient automated test system in action and to discuss the benefits of new industry-leading system techniques.
The time and commitment Hytro put forth to allow us to test these materials. That in and of itself was one of the critical points in the discussion and the decision. They looked at it from the technical perspective and how to design the system, but as I looked and brought the practical perspective and the operator use of the system, they were very interested in my opinion. That was really one of the differentiating factors that I thought was very important. That's why I felt comfortable with going with Hytro.
Edward Don's new facility and automated system provides efficient processing of orders. The system also benefits Edward Don's maintenance department because of its inherent integration of similar components and the education of maintenance personnel, beginning with the implementation of the system.
The pieces that we look at from a process perspective were my selection rates as an example. They've increased significantly, and they've gone from a number that was very much a standard we use in labor standards, really take advantage of that and shift our labor now from a standpoint of more order selectors to more folks looking at the quality of the process. The electric bills that we experienced here with the conveyors were about half of what they were in our old facility. The use of the E24 and the efficiencies that we get from the E24, but also it really was about the overall layout and design and how we utilize the number of motors in the system, where they're laid out, how the belts are configured. It would have been very easy to take the conservative way out, overspec the equipment, but then I would be paying for that long term, whereby they actually worked with me and with Hytro to really spec out the right type of equipment for the application, which we're going to save as long as we have the system in place.
By including Edward Don & Company in the process of understanding the design and layout of the system, Hytro and its integration partner created a special type of relationship.
Everyone really had a vested interest to make the system a success. So the comfort level that I have that I was able to convey to the leadership here in the organization was one that we had the right team working on this, we've got the right solution, the right system.